So the one on the right didn't add any water since last week like I showed you, but that's just water. You can see the one on the left is only 7 days old, and the water line's about where it was like last week. That's the second time, so you can see you can do it again and again. Like I said, the one on the left, put a little bit of hydroponic fertilizer in the soil mix while I planted it, and you can see that it's shot up past this one. This one's kind of stopped growing, so it doesn't have any nutrients, and it's getting a little bit of sunlight, so it'll grow a little bit, but it'll be very, very slow, and then the water will be gone. You know, now you can go through, and if you wanted to let it go a little bit more, add some more water. But like I said, you know, that's about the size. You know, you can use those for microgreens. You get you a knife and come in here and just cut right along there. Get your knife and just cut there, or scissors. We'll actually do that. Put some in some soup or salad or something today and show you. But that's pretty good. That one's only 7 days old. So second time came out better than the first time. This one's only 3 days old. Just uncovered it yesterday, took the top off. This one, the bottom there you can see is a t-shirt. See how that does? Looks like it's doing about the same, but it's just cotton t-shirt. Y'all got those laying around everywhere, or you can buy a new pack if you'd like. Makes for cheap wicks. Just in case anybody was concerned about the chamois, you know, you can take those and wash them and use them over. These guys are duking it out down there. The hummingbirds fighting over the feeder. But yeah, just in case you're worried about what the chamois made out of, I don't really know. I just know that it's absorbent and works really well as a wick. But you know, when somebody voices a concern to me, you know, I can go ahead and try something different. Like I said, this is all an experiment, so we're using that t-shirt, see if that works out. Another Hummer. Hey, just a quick note. The microgreens, somebody last week asked me if you could let them grow any bigger, and the answer is yes, but you can start eating these guys anytime after they sprout. As long as they're tall enough for you all to cut and harvest them, you can eat them. If you watch any videos on commercial microgreen growers, they're talking about letting these grow bigger because they sell these by the pound. So if they're real tiny and only weigh a few ounces, they're not going to make a lot of money. They try to get them as tall as they can before they reach the baby green stage. So they're trying to get their maximum yield out of their product. You, as soon as these are ready to pick and eat, let's cut some here. You guys can start harvesting it. So you don't have to wait for them to get bigger. As soon as they're big enough for you to cut, go ahead and eat them. You're just looking for good, healthy food. So as soon as they're ready to harvest, go ahead and eat. This one's only 7 days old. So in 7 days, you can have that's enough for a salad. In 7 days, you can have your food to eat. If you have several of these going at the same time like I do, you can constantly be eating this every day. If you just do this once a week, you can have 52 of these a year. Whereas if you grow a harvest, you grow these, you're gonna put them in a yard or in your garden. They're gonna take 45 days to grow, and you can only do that a few times a season, and then it either gets too hot or too cold. This you can do on your porch. If you get sunlight, it's the best. You can get a grow light. You can do it inside. You can do this 365 days a year. You can do it inside or outside. Inside's the best. I mean, outside's the best. It'll grow you some microgreens. A little ant on there. If y'all look close, we had like leaf miners, and I was gonna treat it, but they started to leave my bok choy alone. You'll see down on the end there's some more bok choy. So beans are usually pretty tough, and instead of messing with them, I went ahead and let them use these beans. I decided to use those as sacrificial plants because beans are easy to grow. I'm trying to hear in the downspout, but instead of using pesticides, I decided to go ahead and just let them go crazy on the beans as long as they left my other plants alone, because it's going to take a little while for these to grow and actually produce a bean if they do at all. Whereas I know my bok choy in 3 weeks, it's going to be ready to eat, and then I can plant another one and just keep going over and over.